Welcome to aminacademy.com. In social psychology, let us discuss about love and infatuation. The feeling we experience from a new relationship can be confusing. We might toss and turn in bed at night as they take up space in our minds, rent free. We feel sick to our stomachs every time we are on our way to see them. Their kisses send a souvenir, but it is love or just infatuation. How to differentiate? If you don't know the person well, yet you think they are perfect and have intense feeling for them already, you are likely infatuated. But if you are committed to someone on a deeper love level, you are comfortable together and there is mutual intimacy, trust, and respect, you may be in love. What are the differences between infatuation and love? So, how do you know if it is a real love or short lived passion? There are a number of clues. You can't fully be in both states at the same time, although it is possible to experience both in the same relationship. At the beginning of relationship, if you are mesmerized by the new person or believe you have experienced love at first sight, ours or its infatuation. When you are enthralled by romance and the fantasy of who this person is, you are infatuated. Infatuation is marked by euphoria, irrational feelings, lust, and shallowness. Some people claim they are love sick and their heart races 1 minute, then they are down and depressed the next. They lose sleep or have no appetite. During infatuations, you might also have an increased heart rate and feel both aroused and anxious due to the release of norepinephrine. Interestingly, those in love often also have wonderful friendship. Scientific research on the value of friendship within romantic relationship found that partners who specifically valued their friendship were more affectionate, committed, and supportive of their significant others than those who did not consider themselves friends. Study results revealed that valuing this friendship component of a relationship is a strong positive predictor of love, sexual gratifications, and romantic commitment. What are the signs of infatuation versus love? If you want to distinguish between both emotional states, here's a good place to start. These are signs that you are infatuated with someone. First one, you tell your friends you are head over heels in love. You quickly end up craving and person to maybe even become obsessed. You are dazed, overthinking all the time and anxious without them. You have physical manifestations like sweaty palms and a nervous stomach. You create fantasies in your mind about being with them. You have an idealized vision of that person and believe they are perfect. You have superficial relationship. You all notice that each of the following indications for love are the opposite of those listed above for infatuation. See this list. If you are infatuated, you tell your friends you are serious about this person. You are feeling develop slowly. You feel content with this person and it is when they are not around. Although you are happy to see them, you don't get nervous, anxious, or confused. You create real life scenarios about your future together. You have a realistic vision of the person and love them despite their faults and imperfections. You have a deep relationship based on shared intimacy, vulnerability, and trust. Now, Let us one more thing. Can infatuation turn into love? Infatuation can be first stage of love. That does not mean everyone, however, needs to experience the adrenaline rush of infatuation before progressing to love. If you are in the infatuation phase, however, rest assured that it can lead to a more stable and mature state later on. So it's possible some infatuation turn to love. The problem is that some people love to feel the passionate high of being infatuated. They become addicted to exciting beginning and the infatuation stage. Now let us discuss further detail about love and infatuation here. In social psychology, love and infatuation are distinct emotional experiences, though both involve strong attraction to another person. Infatuation is often a more intense, short lived, and idealized from the attraction, while love is a deeper, more enduring, and realistic connection. Infatuation, further detail. In social psychology, infatuation refers to a state of intense, often short lived passion and attraction towards another person, frequently characterized by idealization and a lack of deep intimacy or commitment. It's often considered the initial intense phase of romantic attraction, sometimes desired as described as a love at first sight, but lacking the depth and stability of mature love. Intense but fleeting. Infatuation is characterized by strong feelings of attraction, excitement, and passion, often described as love at first sight or a honeymoon phase. Idealized perception. It involves a strong idealization of the other person, focusing on their positive qualities and overlooking potential flaws or incompatibilities. Incompatibilities. Self centered. Infatuation is often described as more self centered, driven by the desire for the other person and what they can offer, rather than a genuine concern for their well being. Fragile and temporary. Infatuation is more likely to fade over time as the idealized image of the other person is challenged by reality. Now, about love. This is a triangular law of love here. In social psychology, love is understood as a complex emotion and attitude involving affections, attraction, and commitment, often studied through theories like Sternberg's triangular theory of love. It's seen as a motivator for building close relationship with different combinations of intimacy, passion, and commitment. Defining various types of love, these components can also fluctuate throughout the lifespan of a relationship. Love involves a deeper, more realistic, and lasting connections built on mutual understanding, respect, and shared experience. Acceptance and imperfections. Love acknowledges and accepts the other person's flaws and imperfections, and it may even celebrate differences. Other centered. Love is more other centered, prioritizing the other person's needs and well being alongside one's own. Requires effort and commitment. Love requires ongoing effort, communications, and commitment from both partners to nurture and maintain the relationship. Some key differences between love and infatuation. Time and duration. Infatuation is often short lived, while love is more enduring emotion. Intensity and depth. Infatuation is often characterized by intense but superficial feelings, while love is characterized by a deeper, more meaningful connections. Idealization and reality. Infatuation involves idealizing the other persons, while love accepts them for who they are, flaws and all. Self interest versus other interest. Infatuation can be more self centered, while love is more other centered. In essence, infatuation is a passionate but often fleeting attractions, while love is a deeper, more enduring bond built on mutual trust, respects, understanding, and shared experiences. So far, we discussed about in social psychology about love and infatuation. We have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.